What up guys? So in today's video I'm gonna show you how to correctly perform dumbbell lunges. Now, dumbbell lunges are a great leg exercise. You know, it mostly targets the hamstrings, but also the quads as a secondary muscle and the glutes. So it's a great exercise for the legs when you're switching up, you know, because you're usually probably doing squats. So at times it's beneficial to switch it up, you know, change some of the exercises. And this is a great variation of a typical squat or a typical barbell leg exercise. So the starting position is take two, you know, decently heavy dumbbells. Take them in your hand at your sides, like I'm doing right here, and stand with one foot in front of another. You know, it's hard to explain, but you see it in the video. You know, now there's two different options which you can do. You could switch your legs after every rep, you know, because this only targets one side, then you gotta switch. You could switch it after every single rep, you know, or you can do one side to failure, and then after that you switch to the second side and do that side to failure. You know, that's based on you guys, which option you choose. Now let's switch to the other side. You see, I'm going to show you another set. See, this is how you do it. Now the keys are to have a straight back. You know, your back has to be straight, no arch. I'm going to show you that later in set number 2, because I'm going to show you from the side. But basically, you see, your foot, your 2 feet, they don't have to be so very wide apart. You know, just like this is about a little wider than shoulder width, you know. So just stand normally and take a step forward with one leg and take a step back with the other leg. And you should be in kind of the right position. So then the next step is to inhale, squeeze your core, because you have to be stable and straight, and go down with your knees. And you know, to correctly perform this exercise, you need to go down in a straight line. You know, of course you're leaning a little bit forward, but you should go down and up, back up in a straight line. So when you go down, you know, you inhale, squeeze the core, and when you go back up, you exhale, and that's, you know, a perfect rep. Now when you're going down with the knee, you don't need to touch the floor with your knee, but just, you know, I like to do a slight touch because I like to do a full range of motion. You know, I don't do half-assed range of motion. As you can see, I'm practically going in a straight line, down and up. My back isn't arched, it's straight, and I'm just barely, slightly touching the floor with my knee. You know, just barely. Just a slight bit, I'm touching the floor. So you don't need to over exaggerate this. Just do it like I'm doing here. Just a slight touch and explode back up. Now, what I recommend is going slow on the way down, because that's gonna keep constant tension on the hams. And then when you explode up at the top of the movement, really squeeze the quad muscle, you know, which is gonna keep tension in that. So it's gonna be a whole leg exercise. See, now I'm doing the other side. Now, like I explained earlier, you can do whatever you want. You can maybe switch it up after every single rep. Maybe you can switch it. You can do one side first, and then you switch it up and do the other side. That's your choice. You know, it doesn't actually matter how you do it. You know, it's based personal preference. You can even do walking lunges with dumbbells. That's also your choice. But that's basically it, guys. Thanks for watching. You know, here's another example. Look, See, you don't need to over exaggerate this when you're going down. You know, just go slightly touch the floor, just go in the full range of motion, just give a light tap on the floor and explode back up. So that was it. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and definitely subscribe.